Yusei rushed to meet Roman, the leader of the Darksigners, and Rex Goodwin's brother. Oh, Roman Goodwin, okay. Yusei thought this would be their final showdown. Oh, they even say Goodwin. I'm glad you made it. I thought you'd be too torn up over what you did to your friend. What I did, Kalen chose his own path. I'm not responsible for him. If anyone's to blame, it's you, Roman. You took advantage of a messed up kid. There's no need to get worked up. I wasn't blaming you. We all did exactly what destiny wanted us to do. You were meant to destroy your friend, just as I was meant to destroy your father. My father? How fascinating that the signer hoping to defeat me is Professor Fudo's son. You're up against a force you can't begin to comprehend, a force awoken by your father. 20 years ago, your father discovered planetary particles. Those particles act like planetary gears, binding otherwise unrelated particles to one another. Your father's team began conducting experiments using planetary particles to build and manipulate greater molecule structures. This led to the discovery of NRD and the creation of the NRD reactor. That's when Rex and I joined his team as research assistants. Everyone was excited about the possibilities the reactor was presenting. The research was proceeding smoothly until that fateful day. Every time we conducted a test with the NRD reactor, unusual weather events descended on New Domino City. Worried, the professor wanted to put a stop to the experiments and shut the reactor down. I wasn't happy, to say the least. So I did some investigating. I discovered that in the far-off Nanka lines, similar weather conditions were happening at the same time as our tests. So, I decided to journey to the Nazca lines to find out as much information as I could. I learned of a local legend where every 5,000 years powerful spirits rise up and battle there. The Nazca lines were said to be evil spirits that were sealed away, defeated by the great dragon during their last battle. I drove out to see those lines for myself when I met a man from Lister. He somehow knew of the NRD experiments and said they needed to continue. That's when I heard something unexplainable. It wasn't a voice like me talking to you. It wasn't words. The voice made me understand that the NRD reactor had the power to break the seals of the Nazca lines and release the Army of Shadows. It was Destiny's instrument, and the voice convinced me that I was the one to play it. I ousted Professor Fudo and destroyed the NRD reactor, leading to Zero Reverse, a cataclysm so devastating that it split New Domino City in two and opened the door to the Netherworld. So the history books were wrong. It wasn't my father's fault that the city was destroyed. No, you say! Your father was a self-righteous boor who couldn't see the magnificence of the NRD reactor. He was a failure, and you will be too, for I shall resurrect the king of the Netherworld. You probably will. I will probably fail miserably. Alright. Oh yes, good old Yusei again. Now what do we got? Nitro, Junk, and Stardust. So Nitro is back to being a thing. Once during each year. Oh, right. Oh, and whilst time to be 11. Oh, okay, I see how this works. You don't... Oh. Okay. That would destroy 2 or more cards you control, negate the effect, and if you do, destroy that card. Oh. Huh. We'll see what we can do. Six, 7, which is him. We'll see how this works or doesn't work. If this card is a target one level 5 or higher. Yeah, sure. Okay. Twice per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Nice. Thank you. Yes, sirree. This kind of an evil hand right now. What are you gonna do? You are in... I know this isn't going to do any battle damage, but you are in very big trouble, Mr. Roman Good, and I have a Stardust Dragon that can negate you destroying anything. Yeah, no, I don't even care. We're just going to continue to keep lowering his level. No, this time, I know what I want. It's over. Sorry, Roman. You got boned. It's over. Unless you defeat all the Dark Signers by sunset, the King of the Netherworld will still resurrect.